ahead or not. So we're going to go live in this grand final third map decider on Purgatory. Russian Mix versus 102 on Level Up TV with me, Disruptive Man 4, and following Starosta at the start. Just trying to ambush maybe anybody coming out of that red room. Got to be careful himself though against the Railer. His team are the other side of the map, so he's in a vulnerable position here. Yeah, but he's looking to try and get on his second rail pickup. He knows obviously that the enemy are going to want that. Oh, wow. That's a great counter by Vanka. He must have been waiting for him. Don't think he could have come out the doorway, did he? Did get a second rail pickup actually, Immortal, and drops it to Starosta, who are now following. Hits that rail shot off the spawner. Fierce with the first quad.
Teams are tied.
Quite a decent delay actually until the battlesuit picked up by Starosta.
He'll be in trouble.
Rocket damage. Oh my god, look at that plasma! Absolutely annihilated. How the hell did he do that?
I think he hit nearly everything there.
That's so unusual to hit that much plasma. Great aim. Ripped him apart.
Problem was though, Starosta's weapons that he had, he didn't have any of the weapons you want to defend yourself if someone gets in close. Just kind of stuck with that rail out. If he'd had a rocket, you might have seen something different there, but amazing plasma.
It's the kind of thing that can really put you off for quite a few minutes as well. You got battle, so you get destroyed by a player with plasma.
And I think we can already see which team are going to be situated in red most of the game. I don't even think we've seen a single attack on this red yet. It's just been completely free for this mixed team to take.
Well, and that's on this next pickup. Looks like Cass's going to take that one. So here's a Railer, I think.
I think it's a dangerous game that they're playing 102 to allow. You know, we've seen Fears. He's been playing well on the previous maps, just to allow this mixed team to have free reign over that red.
Great dodging. Pavel's shotgun as he shafted him down. Diving around, trying to stop Pavel taking him out. 30 seconds till quad. It's a 5-second gap between the two, and interestingly, the one that's been delayed is the battle suit. A little bit rarer on this map.
Yeah, and obviously it takes slightly longer to go from quad to suit than it does to go from suit to quad, so whether that delay will prove to be significant, I'm not sure.
Red is pretty close to spawning at the same time as quad. Don't realistically think they'll be able to get there for spawn time with that red. We'll see. Fears is in an excellent position to cause some serious damage to any kind of attack be imagined putting on their opponents at quad. Vanka with the quad pickup. Let's switch round to Immortal with the battlesuit. 1-2 taking a nice lead though. Not really on the back of the power-ups, just for them. Fears comfortably eliminated with the rocket launcher. Switch back to the quad carrier. He's coming in behind the battlesuit, in fact. He needs to be quick though. He's going to run out of time before the battlesuit. Does frag him though. No, actually, much of a delay there. The quad got delayed. Battlesuit ran out first.
Yeah, the quad didn't prove to be too effective on that run either. I kind of think he missed the opportunity to get in on the red. If he was more aware of the times, I'm not, which his team should have been, because up until now, well, they still had every red up until now. So, you know, he missed the opportunity to go in and take red, which would have made a big difference to his run, perhaps.
Bit of LG bounce pad work from Cass, sees him up at 39% LG. That's caught out around that corner by Starosta's rocket though.
Got a lot of weapons to his name at the moment. He wants to be careful not to go down here.
Great rockets. Insanely efficient rockets.
Had to be as well.
As you said, he was very vulnerable. He's going to be eliminated here as well.
As I say, I'm not a fan of weapon drop, but you should never really be dying with that many weapons in your possession. You should always be trying to give them away when you go low.
Well, the score's closed in a little bit. 6 frags margin. Nice rockets from Immortal.
A great first rocket. Just slightly unlucky that he popped him round the corner. Again,
perfect
good
rockets.
first rocket.
And that set him up for like a pretty comfortable quad. I mean, if this player drops in now, he should eliminate him. Wow, he's taking a machine gun damage from nowhere, it seemed like.
Taking it, his hitbox is overhanging that he was hiding behind.
Yeah, he wasn't aware of that. Fears getting the frag on the quad, so it's a free run for Cass across the map. He doesn't need any armor either. He's got 70 to his name. That was rockets were actually better at first, but it almost boosted Cass in towards him. Batsu ended his run at the red just before the red spawns as well. Very nice play. He traditionally always talks about quads and how important it was to have these key objectives that you want to fulfill during them. It's not just picking up frags.
But yeah, that's the same as TDM at all times, isn't it? The game is about frags, but where you pick frags up is important, and quad ending his run picking up frags with the red armor, that's more important than if he was, let's say, over at the yellows just looking for spawn kills.
Taking out players with weapons that might actually damage you going into the next minutes of play, building up to the next power-ups. Especially see it on a map like Hidden Fortress, where the entire rhythm of the map interrupted by the power-ups and can be completely reversed and controlled for the next 2 minutes on the basis of a good power run. Maybe less prevalent on this map, but still it does affect all maps. The way power-ups are played, the positions they take up. Frozen moving in there does take up fortune off the spawn. He's making hard work of these lightning gun kills though.
Yeah, they're still doing great work on the red as a team though, because 13 to 2 is the red pickup stats. Very impressive, but despite that, 1 and 2 do still hold a slender lead. So perhaps their use of the lightning gun needs to improve.
Oh, Immortal just getting in there. Fears has got a nice mega to his name as well, picking up a couple of easy frags. Going to get another here on Pavel. He's been machine gunned down a fair bit, but he had a good stack to work with at the start, and he's got 3 frags in pretty quick succession.
Oh, wow.
A rocket out of nowhere from Starosta. He had eyes fixed on the battle suit, I think, but that rocket, you could barely see it until it hit.
He knew as soon as he jumped as well, there was no chance to avoid it.
Eliminated, he just picked up that. Oh wow, that railgun, but mauled down in the end. Now it's Tears. Team's still tied. Such a tight game between these two. In this grand final, this is the deciding map, remember? I think it's pretty late at night as well, isn't it? Over in Russia.
Well, they're 3 hours ahead, aren't they?
Something like that. I think it was about midnight when this kicked off.
Should I say they're 3 hours ahead of where we are?
I mean, the proper time.
Yeah, GMT.
The global...
Greenwich, mate. Where you live.
I know. I was trying to think of another word to establish that it's the global something time, but I don't know any words with M. Globally mandated time. How about that, Laura? That's what we can pretend GMT stands for. Defense of this door, this window. We see Sphere stuck up twice on that one. Drops LG from his teammate from a death as well, so he's got a good amount of ammo from that.
There's a lot of weak players kind of stuck in that red room, so despite Starosta having no chance to get in and take the red himself.
Whoa! Such good movement there by Fears. It just jumped into his teammate though. But that was really nice, jumping across. Just such pace, taking out his opponents. You really don't see that so often. I mean, Fears really plays at a pace that people don't play at nowadays. They play a lot slower game on average. Yellow armor to his name, 170 armor. Switch back to the quad for 2 frags. He didn't pick up too many more frags himself. Pavel looking for spawn kills there. The teams are still tied. Pavel plasma down by the stacked Fears. Fears is just rushing around the map. We saw this actually on Limbus. He was the guy really making the moves, picking up the frags and building that score gap when they did in the middle of the round. Looks like he might be on his way to doing that again.
Yeah, he's playing very nicely. I mean, he's rocket jumping around as well, which you rarely see in TDM. Obviously, usually you don't have the stack to do it.
we've said this about him previously as well when we've streamed games of who is it? Team Evo. Wow, what a great rocket. I didn't even see that opportunity up. Oh my god, is he going to save this Mega? Does a lot
Well, it didn't
of damage.
save it, but yeah, the damage he put out means that Mega is pretty much worthless to Immortal.
They're so fast around the map here. Really, it's just non-stop fire, 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 damage, damage, damage. Finally taking a break while he waits for his lightning gun. It's a great rocket into the wind. He's going to miss out on the lightning gun. I want to probably just back off here. Well, his teammates come in to support. Is he going to suicide? He isn't, but it is power up time. 10 seconds. Going to have to rush it. No deliberate murder challenging this quad at the moment. See the battle suit pick up. Is it going to be comfortable? That's the roster. Fairly comfortable by the looks of things. You can see the quad glow! He gets a frag with the grenades as he drops down and goes aggressive on the quad carrier. The quad coming in behind with the pummel fierce!
I don't believe it.
What?
That's insane.
Explain that to me.
That was ridiculous. That was so good.
Seconds.
Wow. I don't know what to say about it. Mega picked up by Frozen, rushing up the staircase to secure this red. It's going to be up in about 5 seconds time. Cass is there in support. It's still not a massive gap though. I mean, it's still so close between these two. Every advantage they can get, they need to utilise, and they are getting a big advantage on these reds still, for.
Yeah, 21-6.
Incredible. Massive difference. Pretty equal on the Megas, and the yellows, there's not that big a difference. There's a bit of a difference, but I mean, it doesn't amount to anything like the advantage they're getting over on the reds. Don't really know what 102 are doing at the moment. They're just falling apart here, getting taken out so comfortably by Frozen.
I don't get why they choose to give away the advantage that the red offers. I mean, to be fair, they are countering it fairly well, and that's why the score is only as small a difference as it is, but I mean, why not take it yourselves? I'm pretty sure they're capable of doing it.
Immortal now trying to stack up on this yellow. They have had a strong focus on the rail, which can be a massive item on this map. There's loads of great railing positions.
I think they're fortunate in some ways, but there isn't that much in the way of strong LG on the other team. Otherwise, they could be finding themselves in a far worse situation.
Some great defensive rockets there. Eventually, does get the battlesuit out of it. Cass with the quad is not so stacked as we've seen it. Still a close game. Could be power up versus power up. The red will be up soon. Where's that battlesuit? Is he going to come in and switch around to the battlesuit? He is going to try the rocket jump. Hits the first rocket on that red. Cass is weak. And he's actually machine gunned down by somebody else. Not even sure.
Stuff.
That's a very nice run. Wow. Brilliant run by Immortal. Really effective. And he tied the game with that. A little bit suicidal maybe, just dropping down. But he's kind of in a difficult position after the end of that run ended with such low health.
Teams are tied.
Really great run.
Red leads.
Loving the aggression on some of these
Teams are
runs.
tied. Red leads.
And we're getting to the business end of the map now, into the second half. We've got 3 sets of power-ups remaining, and this is serious time now. This is when one team can often just get that advantage that see them through to the end. And at the moment, it's always RU Mix that seem to be just pulled away by a few frags leading up to the power-ups.
Yeah, I mean, the danger of the way 102 are playing is all of a sudden this lightning gun on red is going to prove to be such a big advantage that they just start taking the rail regularly as well. That's the danger 102 face at the moment. They've just let this red go so easily all game. You can see that they're always in positions around the red to damage it, but they are starting to miss out on rails, I think.
Taken out in the air by Immortal. He's got a yellow armour to his name. His teammate just died and spawned by him. That's Pavel. This could be a dangerous... Yeah, he's going to have to use his rocket play. That's nice play by Immortal. Oh my god, what a great rocket! Saving the day, picks up the battle suit. That was a big moment there. They could have done heavily if they lost that one. Fierce does get a frag, but he's taking a lot of damage.
He has to use a lot of his ammo as well. He doesn't have much left in that lightning gun.
Oh, he's going to get taken out here. Immortal's weak himself. Oh my god. Frozen was pretty stacked there.
Yeah, he would have been down to 5 health without the assistance of that 50.
And Immortal again does an excellent job with the power-up from what we could see, but I don't know where the rest of his team were. Great little bit of energy, and Rail to finish off Anchor. He's going to grab himself this yellow. Oh, he's caught in the back though. By Fears. Again, Fears has managed to stack himself up. He's got red armor to his name. He's got the mega health. He's got a shotgun rocket and lightning gun. He should just go around and beast it now. Oh, Immortal needed to do some
really
heavier
good play.
damage. That was superb. I think you could just see so switched on in this
He's
map.
still strong as well. Strong enough to push out and assist at the rail. And this is where the danger lies. You know, a player like Fears moving around so rapidly. He's always got that red to retreat to and take, along with the lightning gun, which he uses so effectively.
Did you see the way he kicked back, trying to predict that rocket there? That was just such fast thinking. He's really in tune with this map now, just running at full speed, doing so much damage, looking, flicking around. So hyped up for this game.
It's like watching someone like dEus.
Yeah, it really is. I love
Obviously,
it.
it's not as good as dEus, but then again, no one is. But
no, that
somewhat
style
similar.
of play is just like always looking at every little angle and situation and analysing it so rapidly, making adjustments to what they're doing. It's great to watch. Pavel managing to pick up that quad, going to go against Frozen with the battle suit. He's not going to win out though. He's got to be so careful here. Look, he's exposed himself to that rail shot.
That's a huge kill. 15 frag difference, and they didn't do anything with that power at 102. Can't believe Fortune stayed in that position.
Getting run all over the place, and how many spawn kills?
Look at this. 20 frags the difference now. Only one set of parrots remaining, and I don't think there's any way back into this for 102.
Wow, they are going to have to go back to the drawing board at this rate. How to play some of these maps. Look at that, they Pavel just... Oh god, just taking that rail damage. Just going to say, like, there's a small chunk of hope left, maybe. Pick up a few frags now. Get a good power run. There's still just enough. Look at that grenade. Takes out Cass. Switch to Cass. Going to switch away from him. Someone who's got a weapon though. Vanka. Dropping down on the Mega. He's got Plasma. He just used up his rail ammo. Jumping around. Skeleton style. We've got the bones mod or
Okay.
missing his rail shots, 40%. Good bit of plasma there. Taking that Staros so comfortably and looking for that spawn kill straight away. You can see they just seem to be playing their entire team at a more rapid pace than 102.
Yeah, although to be honest, I really don't know what he was doing there. He had a rail. Why did he drop down?
That's very true. A few seconds to go before the final battle suit of the map. Banco was taken out just before the grab.
Wow, look at the
this
stack.
Stack. The battle suit, if it comes this way, he's such trouble.
It's the end of Battlesuit, or nearly the end of Battlesuit. Battlesuit blows itself up.
Yeah, he's taken out. From behind, took damage. Teammate of Frozen, and this is just going to consolidate that score difference. And with 40 seconds left, they can't achieve it. 102, they can't bring this back. They're going to be defeated by a Russian mixed team in this grand final.
So yeah, and honestly, this map at the end, and in general play, I'm amazed it's been as close as it has been. 102 have played such a passive counter-style game on this map. I really don't know how they kept it so close. all the work we've seen being done around the map has been from this mixed team. You know, Fears in particular, the kind of pushes he makes around the map and the speed he can move at, because you know, he's just not facing any opposition. He's just free to move around at those speeds. Really impressive play.
Very pick-up style, isn't it?
Yeah, and a team like 102 shouldn't be falling victim to that.